What's up, guys? This is Tyler. Back with another Minecraft tutorial. This time we're going to be looking at the 3x3 again. I know I promised this many months ago that I would be back and would be, making a higher quality, higher resolution video on this. And this time we're 1.2, so a lot of things with redstone have changed. But I can assure you that any of you that have had problems with this, it still works. I just kind of took out a whole bunch of this stuff because I will be referencing to what I've done in the past here. It's been a little bit of time, but I do remember slightly how to do this. I remember how everything goes. It's just the timing I'm gonna have to check up with, and I'll show you that it still works. So there's proof that it still works, and yep. So yep. I will see you in the tutorial, guys. Alright. Alright, guys, so here's the tutorial, and so in the interest of time, I went ahead and I started by making a 10 by 10 by 7 deep hole, and I also wanted to note that I made the 3x3 part a while. This side is 4, and then you place the blocks, and then this side is in by 3, and you place the blocks. And then what we have here is a sticky piston on the 4th block, and 2 sticky pistons right underneath here, which these will be the ones to go up and catch this middle block here and bring it down to the side, and then catch the bottom one and bring it down here, right here in the middle. So I figured I'd at least put those blocks in a while. This block will need to be here later. You'll understand that. And I went ahead, and what I did was I made the lines as we normally did. And what you do is, for this outer piston, you put a block underneath, and then make like a stairway, like sort of thing out of wool. And you have 3 of these, and then you bring it down here so that it is 1, 2, and on the 3rd level up. So you have 3 up, and then just bring it out, and you can pull it out until right here. You don't need to go any further than here. And then for the middle piston, or for the middle pistons I should say, you have a block here, and again you go down 3 and pull it out so that all of these are the same height. For this bottom piston right here, you put a block underneath, and then 2 blocks, so it's right behind here, and then you turn and you bring it out sort of like an L or somewhat of an S, and then you bring this out again, and then over here this will be to power both of these at once. You'll need a block right next to the bottom piston, and a gap right here. You'll need that gap right there, and a block, because we're going to be putting, actually I can go ahead and I can put the repeater here, and you're going to set it to delay of 2. So what we're going to do now is, after you've gotten these 3 steps, again, another 3 steps, and then you turn, and you just go straight out. But like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to take and we're going to put redstone all along these. So pretty simple. And I will go ahead and fill that in, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so once you're done, your redstone's going to look like this. You're going to want redstone, actually, if I didn't already say it, you're going to want redstone right at the top up here. Based on my 3x3 door over there, I had redstone here, so we're going to keep it like that. I don't think you're going to need it, because this is getting powered here, but I would put that redstone right there just in case. We don't want to run into problems later, so go ahead and put the redstone right there, and it should look just as this does. So you have redstone along here, and you do not put redstone on top of this, otherwise when we have to go place a block, it's going to be blocking our door. So there's what your bottom's going to look like. But we're not going to worry about that for now. I also want to make a quick note that this 3x3 door hopefully is going to be a little bit more compact compared to this 3x3 door. We're going to take out these pistons here, and we're going to have two, and then the pistons, the other pistons we're going to have are actually going to be on the top. They will end up looking like this. So we're going to have three on the top that are pointed down, two on the sides. It's just going to make it so much easier when it comes to doing this part, because that was so very, very, like, it was just a mess, and it'll just make it much simpler for us. And yep, I will continue with the tutorial. What we're going to do next, though, is just give you a heads up. We're going to start by placing the timing in up top, and to do this we are going to be using some orange wool. Orange wool for the top and orange wool for the bottom bottom timing too. So I will skip on over, and we will start placing blocks. Alright? So to start off with these top pistons, or this top timing, I should say, I'm sorry, what we're going to do is we're going to start, and if you're looking at the top, you are going to start from here, and you're going to go over one, and then space over another, and you're going to place this line. This line starts here, which actually we're going to be extending this by one here in a second. But just go ahead and take this all the way to the wall for now, and it should look like this. So you're going to want one extra one on the end here, just like that, because we're going to actually need to place redstone torches right like that. And now we can get into the timing. So to do the timing, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to be placing redstone on top like so. For this first row, we just need 3 pieces of redstone, and then we can delete the rest of those blocks. I know I just had you add them, but you know, if you're doing this in your survival world, go ahead and delete them. You know, you'll get them back. So what we're going to do next is we are going to place a redstone torch right here, right in the center, and yep. That is the timing for the first piston. So as you can see, the first block got powered and it pushed it up, and what we're going to do next is we are going to go ahead and hop right here in the center and place another block. Here's where we're going to place a repeater, I'm sorry, and we are going to set it to a delay of 2, it looks like, and then we're going to take this out too, so I'll show you that in a sec. Alright, so what we're going to do, don't forget to hit that repeater at 2. Take this all the way down. Right here, you're going to want a repeater set to the max setting, and then redstone followed by that. The torches are going to be set here at 1, followed by 1 at the last line of blocks. So as you can see, the door is now closed, as we had the blocks in there, and if you've followed this so far, that is what you should have. So now we're going to go into the third and final top part of timing, and this is going to be a block in the middle, which is going to be set to the max setting, followed by 2 repeaters, one set at max and one set at the first delay. So we are going to go ahead and do that first, and max. Go ahead and put your block right in the center there, and set your middle one to max. Alright, and 1 redstone and a torch, and you can go ahead and delete the rest of those blocks. Alrighty, so there is the top part. Alright, so I went ahead and put the bottom timing on a while, but I will go ahead and explain what you do. because I just figured it'd be a lot easier and it would be a lot less time consuming for me to do this. What you do is for the bottom timing over here, you start by going down from this block here, and you go ahead and you put a redstone torch here, just like you did on the ends up here, and then you skip one and put a redstone torch here. So then, as you can see, there is a repeater set to a delay of 2, or set to the second delay, and then you have a block with a redstone torch on top, which when this gets powered, it will cause that piston here to actually grab a block over here, which it shouldn't have that right now, but we'll fix that later. So then you just place 2 pieces of redstone and another repeater at the second setting again, and another block with a redstone torch on top. So this one you should be on, if you're looking at the lines, this is first, second, third. You should have a block with a torch on top on the third, and then skip a little block here and put another block on with a redstone torch on top. And just this one, all it needs is redstone and then redstone torch. This down here is just exactly like this redstone repeater. It times the delay in between the time that this next piston should be powered. So this one is going to be set on third delay, and yeah, that's pretty much your bottom timing. So now we are going to go ahead and set up the monostable circuits, which are going to be placed here, and this is going to be the opening of the door, and then here is going to be the closing of the door. And these are pretty simple, and I will go ahead and set them up a while and explain them once I get back. So as you can see now, I set up the monostable circuit for the opening of the pistons, and what we have here is you come to the first line of timing and you place 2 blocks, and you should be right against the wall here, and then you can go ahead and place redstone on top, and then you make your monostable circuit, which is kind of like a rectangle. You have 2 on top, 2 blocks on top, which I put orange, and 2 blocks on the bottom, and you can choose whatever color you want actually, but what you're going to have in the middle here is you're going to have 2 repeaters, one set on 3 and one set on 1. Whatever you do, do not forget the torch here and the redstone on top, followed by the torch out in front. Otherwise this whole thing won't work. But again, like I said, this is the opening sequence, so if you'd like to, you can place a sign right where I'm placing this block right now, to let you know that it is the opening, and we will go ahead and press the button and we'll show you. Excellent. Very, very fast. So now that you guys got that, we will go ahead and go to the bottom, and I will go ahead and set this up and show you what the bottom monostable circuit looks like for the closing part, and I will be back in a moment. So now we're finished the bottom portion of the timing sequence here, or of the monostable circuit. I'm sorry. So what you do, again, just like above, this time we can actually use the ground though. You place 2 holes, or you dig 2 holes here, and you place 2 redstones, kind of similar to that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to place your monostable circuit, which is going to have redstone on top again, with a redstone torch in front. And this time, instead of settings at 3 and 1, you're going to have settings at 4 and 1. So then just don't forget to place your block of choice on top, followed by a redstone torch and a button. So if we go up top here and go ahead and put these in the open state so that we can close it, if we go ahead and press the button, you will see that it closes just like it's supposed to. And again, open and close. Excellent. So now what we can do is we can go ahead and put those two together, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. We're going to put those two together. And why are we getting a storm? I need to turn that off. We're gonna put these two, line these two up so that they will be connected based on whatever one's on, the other one will be off. And we're going to be able to hook this up to a torch and an XOR gate, which I have here. And I believe I might actually use a smaller XOR gate for this. But yep, I will go ahead and start that, and I will turn the thunder off here in a moment, and I will be back in a moment. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place in the I guess, I'm not sure if this is a NOT gate, NOR gate or something like that. I forget exactly what that's called, but what we're going to do is we're going to invert the signal here. I do know that much. And what we're going to have is we're going to go ahead, and what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to actually dig out this area back here so that you have enough room to place 2 blocks, just like I have, 2 blocks behind here. And go ahead and place 2 blocks out right here, just like this, and then place a redstone torch, and make sure you are the level below the redstone block. Otherwise, if you're going to be up here, you're going to have, and put your redstone, you're going to have it powered, which you don't want that. So we're going to want a redstone down a block with a torch here, and then kind of like a stair-like mechanism sort of thing going on here with redstone all on top, and this should just go around like that. And if you need to pause the video, go right ahead, feel free. So what we're going to do, just for now, to get the idea of what's going on here, we're going to take, and we're just going to dig out right about here, and go ahead and put redstone up till you get to the surface, and then bring it out so that you can actually see what you're doing. And I will show you how this works. So when it is in one position, it'll be different, you know, I think based on the way you're facing, you know, whether you're in F3, F1, F2, F0 sort of thing. Based on the way you're facing, this switch will be different. But whenever you switch it, it will open the door, or it will close the door. And I know what you're probably thinking, wait, this is a 2x2, isn't it? Like, what the heck? What are we doing with the 2x2 here? Well, basically, this is just an easier way to look at the 2x2. The rest of the door really is just taking blocks out on the side and blocks out on the top. So that's just going to be our final part, and we're going to try to put together, make it look nice, and we're going to move this, and I'm going to try to make this look as great as I possibly can. This is the first time I'm actually putting only 2 blocks, or 2 pistons here on the side. Which we can go ahead and we need to take these out one more, don't we? Yeah, take them out like that. So we're gonna have 2 blocks there, and if we go out 1, 2, and go out a third, we can go ahead and place our redstone, or our sticky pistons right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to power these, and we're going to put ones on top and power them, and it's going to make for a better design, hopefully. And I'm going to go ahead and tinker with that a little bit, and we'll be back as soon as I find a good solution to show you guys, and I will go ahead and take you through the steps, and you'll be able to see how everything works out. So I'm back, and hopefully you guys can bear with me for this one, but this is probably the best way I could figure to make it, and I'll show you what it ends up looking like. So as you can see, we didn't get the top pistons yet, so we will get them here in a few, but I'm just mainly focused on these bottom 6 for now. So what I ended up having to do is, on each side, I ended up having to make this sort of contraption where we have a block that is two behind and one up, and it's powering the top. It looks like it's only powering the top, but it's powering the top and bottom piston at the same time. It's a redstone torch right here. And then underneath of that block, which is to the side, is another redstone block, which is going to invert that signal. This is just to carry it down easier. So then what we're going to do is we're going to get that signal from here, or we're going to put signal into these two, I should say. And what we're going to do is we're going to go down here, and you're going to bring it out, because you make sure that you bring it out straight. Otherwise, if you bring it to the side, this isn't going to work, because you have to go in the direction of the redstone torch behind it. So you need at least one out, and then you can go down 1, 2, and 3, and then go ahead and bring it to the back. Just bring it out here until you at least stop here. You should stop here once you're done. So on the other side, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. You're going to have a redstone torch up here, and again, redstone torch underneath, and so it's two stair-like blocks, and we're going to bring the signal again, just like the other side. We got to bring it out one block and down 1, 2, and then we can connect these two. So just focus on this right now. Just focus on connecting these two, and you're going to need to bring, so this is what it should look like for you guys. Let me do this. Okay. Should bring it down to about there, and you should be stopping here. So just bring it out right like that, and go ahead and bring the signal over. This redstone repeater right here is actually facing that way, because we're bringing the signal from over here this way. So just make sure that you have it facing this direction, and it's going into that. You can go ahead and cover up that. Don't cover up here. You're going to need to leave the 2 blocks open, otherwise you're going to be covering the signal, unless you put a half slab there. That's the only way. For this, we can cover that up. Okay, so now all you guys have for now is these two down, and you did not dig behind you whatsoever. So what I did over here, and sorry about that lag, but what I did over here is I went down, and as you can see, we have this part here. So we're gonna bring this out right before the torch, which, if you guys can't tell, that is the monostable circuit part, the connection here. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring it out, and you're going to bring it out right before the redstone torch and put it right there. Take it up 1, and then take it up 2, and then bring it up just 1 underneath your base level. And for right now, we're just going to put a line across here, and you can just put a regular switch right there. You can cover, actually don't cover that up, I'm sorry. You can cover that up, and this is just going to have to be left open. If you find some other way of doing this much cleaner than I did, feel free, go right ahead and fix it. This is just the easiest way I found. This is just a quick way I found. So I only have like a limited amount of time. I only have like 10 more minutes. I can focus on this tutorial at this moment, but we will continue on with the tutorial and start doing the top blocks. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and place those there, and that, yeah. Oops. Going to be right underneath, and yep, right like that. Because we're gonna grab all 3 of these and pull them right up, because we want them out of the way. Let me go ahead and place a floor here, and make it so that you can't see them, can't see that. Okay, right like that. So I will later fill in this floor so this won't be visible, but yep, that's what it should look like for now. And all we'll have to do, basically, all we should have to do is put some repeaters. Once I do this, put some repeaters into this, and like so, and take the signal. We're gonna need to find some way of taking the signal down from here, and the best way I can think of is maybe get rid of that block. Leave that block there. Get rid of that, bring that down, and I'm just gonna try to do this freely here. Actually, this might not work out too bad trying this. Let's go ahead and rate like that. If I find anything better, any better looking way to do this, I will more than definitely tell you, but otherwise for now, there is not what you want. That is not what you want. That is not. Actually, not is what we need. Literally, not is what we need. No, you're supposed to pull them. Pull up on them. Oh my gosh. I must have placed them in the wrong spot. Did I place them in the wrong spot? Okay, anyways. Oh. Hey, that worked. And why are we missing a block there? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out. Don't copy what I just did, but I'm gonna go ahead and figure something out here. I'm probably just being dumb at the moment and not being able to figure out why in the world I have a missing block here. But I will be back in a moment when I have a fix. Okay. So the joke's on me. I just found out in a couple of seconds that I forgot to kind of place 2 blocks here and there, and the same spot on the other side. So just place 2 blocks in there, you know. Just call me dumb, because that's kind of what I can be some days. But there's basically, like, you can go ahead and follow what I did if you want. Otherwise, there may be an easier way to compact this more. I want to say there is, but if you want to, you can go ahead and follow that. Actually, I may make the XOR gate over here. But go ahead and follow that. Otherwise, I will go ahead and change it. Like, I'll try to change it. So if you don't want to follow that, don't follow it right now. So that don't follow it. I'm gonna try to change it up and make it look a little bit better for the XOR gate I'm gonna put in here next, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in, and I will be back when I'm finished with that. So the XOR gate is going to allow us to have a switch here, if you didn't know this, and another switch like here, so we can, when this one is down, that means it's closed. Like whenever they're opposite, it means they're closed. It means the door is closed or open. Or whenever they're the same, it means it's closed or open. So, like, I'm not exactly sure which way it's gonna be until I actually do this. So you'll just have to hang tight, and I will go ahead and work on that and finish it as soon as I can, and hopefully get the tutorial done and up the same day I'm recording it. I just figured I'd note really quickly there's a much easier and much cleaner looking way of doing this take out all of these blocks, please, because that's the ugliest and most hideous thing I've ever seen. I already have a not gate here, or I think it's, I don't, if I keep saying not gate and it's not right, just ignore me. Just please, like, you can slap me later. But I have an inverted signal here. So basically I can take that signal, and since these two, that needs to be the same as this, all I need to do is bring the signal from the top up here down, and curl it a little bit and put it into here, and look at that. Look how clean that looks. This is looking cleaner than that already, and it wasn't for, like, just a second ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the tutorial after I get home from practice tonight, and hopefully I can have it up for you guys by sometime tonight, and hopefully all that have been wanting a better, cleaner, and higher definition tutorial. Hopefully you guys will all enjoy this very, very much, and hopefully you guys will all give this a big thumbs up. But I am not finished the tutorial yet, and I will be back very, very shortly, which for you will be less than a second. So now I finally finished up the last part, adding the XOR gate into the mix here. And what I did was I dropped this down by 1 and this down by 1 in here, and added the XOR gates behind here, which the XOR gate is basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like a rectangle with a block on top. This block here underneath of it has a redstone. Has some redstone sitting right there, so just keep that block on top, and then that's basically your XOR gate right there. So if you want to go ahead and take a look at that. Then what we did was I added this siding here, so you can do whatever you want, but I added this siding just kind of make it look kind of nice, and I put in some iron blocks too. And what I did was you need, for this XOR gate, you need to have redstone repeaters, and you need to have them facing inwards. And so if you're going to drop it down like this, you're going to need to do just as I did. So have a redstone repeater facing inwards towards that, and have it going to wherever you want. I put mine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from the 5 away from the door, so I can go ahead and close it. Looks pretty nice. I can go ahead and open it, walk through. So when they're opposite, it's open. When they're the same, it's closed. So as you can see on the other side, I brought this one out, and you can more than definitely probably make this smaller somehow. Like if I wanted to, I could probably take this out here or something like that, and maybe make it a little bit smaller. But then I also went ahead and covered everything up out here, and you'll have this sticking out a little bit, probably, and some other stuff sticking out. So if you want to go ahead and you can cover this up easily, you know, by just placing some blocks around it. It's not too hard of a fix, really. So just something simple. If you need to get in here, you can maybe add a door here or something, and have something like that. I will try to work on making a smaller sort of design for this, so that the XOR gate isn't so far away from both sides. Maybe put like the XOR gate up top here or something, and make this wiring look a lot cleaner down here. Maybe even would be great. So I will keep you updated on that, but that is pretty much the 3x3 door in a nutshell. So If you have any questions, feel free to leave comments in the section below, and please like, favorite, and subscribe. So I hope to see you guys in another video sometime soon. Possibly maybe a 4x4 door. Don't quote me on that, but I'd love to, maybe. And I'll try to, again, get an update for this. By the way, this block here is to keep from these two running into each other, so just to give you a heads up. Like I said, if you have any questions, though, don't be afraid to go ahead and contact me. Email, PM, or not PM, or not email. Go ahead and PM me or comment below. So, alright guys, see you in the next video. Peace.